Hey everybody, it's May 11th. I am Dr. Kashidi Long, also known as the Physician Gardener, and I'm going to do another garden update. A lot of things have changed in the last 2 weeks, so get ready. All right, so these are how the raised beds are looking. That's just flowers. The red one is my sugar baby watermelon. This is a whole bunch of stuff. This is the other bed. That's a zucchini or a squash. Potatoes, potatoes. Let's get to it. Okay, so strawberry wise, let's see. We got a few that are kind of sort of turning red. Not all the way ripe. So, what is this? I think this is a weed. This looks like a weed, but the rest of the plant is fine. I'll get that up later. Okay, so keeping an eye for ripening strawberries. This this right here, this is all spinach. It looks like it's about to go to seed. So I might try and harvest some leaves before this completely flowers. And then over here, this little tag says cabbage. I don't see anything on here that looks like a head of cabbage. So this might flower as well. You know, certain plants just don't like being too hot, and that's one of them. This right here, I believe is collards. And we will see how they do. This is a butternut squash plant. That is oregano. Those over there should be collards as well. And then a butternut squash plant. Oops, shit. This is a random tomato plant. I did not plant that right there, but we're gonna see what it turns out to be. And then this is cucumber. I put the tomato cage to help trellis up the cucumbers, and I'm gonna have to wind that around some more today. This is corn. I might try and stake that up a little straight. It's turning sideways. This is another cucumber plant that I'm gonna have going up this kind of arch trellis thing that I made. Fig tree is looking good. This is a cherry tree. I believe I told y'all that before. All right, these are peas. Oh my gosh, there's so many on here now. Look at all my snap peas. These are sugar snap peas. So I'm gonna pull a lot of these off today. That's awesome. Obviously they didn't have that many on there last time I looked at this, which was last weekend. Or maybe on like Tuesday. Today's Sunday. And then my bush beans, they're not doing that great. They look a little skinny and I don't see any. Oh, no, there's one bean in there. Let's see. If we go in here and look, beans, beans, another bigger bean. So I'll pull those off later today, or when I'm done filming this video. And then this is the hot mess that I really want to work with. Tomato plants going wild. I'm gonna trellis those up today and make it look like something, because they look crazy. And then this, oh, let me see. Let's see if I can find my something's been digging in here. You see that little, it looks like something's been digging to me. Um, but this is the tag. What was this? Collards. One of my tags actually in place. Okay, so this is collards. I'm so happy with that. It's so big. I gotta send this video to my friend Paula because she was talking about growing collards. She's never grown before and she's gonna love that. And then look at this beautiful dinosaur kale. Ooh, that feels nice. I'm gonna pick some of that today too. And then in here, actually what I really need to get is this lettuce. Oh my goodness, look at this little gem lettuce. That is amazing. It's so big. And this one, I think this is cabbage again. Let's see. Nope, this is cauliflower actually. So we'll see what happens with that. And then that I think is cilantro. And I'm pretty sure that's gonna go to seed, but it's supposed to help repel bugs. That's why I put it in. And this is dill, also planted to help repel bugs, because I don't really cook with dill that often. I have, those are beets. Onions, garlic, or vice versa. No, I'm pretty sure that one's garlic and that one's onions. What else we got going on in here? This is potatoes. And then there's kale in there. There's kale. It looks like the kale on this side has gotten eaten up by everything. This is a big leaf of kale. So some of this stuff I'm gonna go ahead and start harvesting so that the bugs don't eat it all. It's actually pretty amazing. This is a giant green onion. This green onion has been around for over a year. I think I planted it beginning of last summer and it just survived through the winter and now it's ginormous. So I'm just gonna see what it does. Let's just leave it alone, see what it does. Once again, something's been digging in my freaking bed and I'm pretty sure it's a squirrel because there's a ton of squirrels around here. This little pepper plant is fighting for its life. This whole row is supposed to be peppers, but the other ones did not survive, so I'm gonna have to replant some pepper plants. Like I said, all those tomatoes I need to trellis up because it looks crazy. Look, I got all those tomato plants trellised up. Okay, not exactly how I saw people do it on YouTube, but close enough. All right, so now there's good airflow and nothing is bunching up on the soil. And I removed some of the bottom leaves. I'll probably remove some more. The ones over here closer to the sun, wherever it's at, are bigger than the ones over here, but that's fine. I'm sure they'll catch up eventually. And then you see my purple basil is doing pretty well. I did pinch off of it a little bit so it could bush out more. And then this is just regular basil. I pinched off that as well. And yeah, it's looking good over here. All right. And then I wrapped the cucumber vines around this tomato cage and this little trellis situation I made. And then same thing with the butternut squash. I just wrapped it around. But everything's looking great. Last thing I want to show you guys. Look at my blueberries. Under the insect netting, being protected from the birds. I'm about to pick all the ones that are dark blue and eat them right now. So that's it for today. I cleaned up the raised beds. I'm going to do a little mini harvest and call it a day. Got to go over to my mom's house for Mother's Day dinner. So I'll see y'all later.